hate when a see she cute cause she light skinned.
Welcome back to my channel, mother suckers. Hey, the last 24 hours was absolute mayhem, y'all. It was literally Cardi B versus everybody, Hennessy versus JT, the Barbs versus Barty Gang, Nicki versus Rock Nation, Latto catching strays, Cardi B wanna fight Ice Spice. They brought the kids in it, colorism, anti-blackness. What in the it's the first of the month, y'all. It's the first of the month. Bills are due. Let's get into it.
For some reason, I'm getting tried, even when I'm not saying nothing, even when I'm not doing nothing. And it's just like, I be telling people, like, it's like, yo, I really be avoiding shit. And it's like, damn, do drama chase me? Or am I just the drama? Like, it's like, cause I'm just one of those people that is just like, you're gonna always have problems because you're just you. And it's like, that's what comes with you with your personality.
So Cardi B and her team allegedly had the audio blocked from that phone call. They do not want anyone posting the audio from that phone call. They are taking down videos. They are demonetizing, child. They are saying that if this copyright protected content is found, they will block your video so no one will be able to watch it. So if you haven't heard the audio, of course, you can find it on TikTok. You can find it on Twitter. But I do find it interesting that Cardi and her team is blocking this audio when she's the one claiming that Ice Spice's team is the one that leaked it. Anyways, unfortunately, I had to mute it, but continuing on. So it started with this leaked phone call of Cardi B talking to Ice Spice's managers, saying that she wants to fight. Apparently, there was something that Ice Spice said that got Cardi B really hot. And I'm just thinking, girl, ain't you all the way pregnant? Like, why are you trying to fight? Number one. Number two, you screaming at this phone and your baby is hearing and feeling all of this negative energy, all of this anger. Really and truly, I'm just like, yo, like, you're pregnant. Not really surprised that Cardi B does not like Ice Spice, but I wasn't expecting Latto to catch as many strays as she did. Cardi B repeatedly said, I'm not Latto, I'm not pussy, I'm not Latto, I'm not afraid of y'all. Child, I know Latto was somewhere with 21 wondering, how'd I get into this? She did issue a public apology to Latto, saying, I was ranting and hot at the moment, but I F with Latto heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my public apology, and now I'ma privately buy her a bag. You know, I'm sure Latto gonna take the bag. I'm sure Latto gonna play nice and accept the apology. But keep in the back of your mind, like, that's really how she feel about you though. Like, Cardi B meant that. She do think you're pussy. Like, she might respect you, you know, as a rapper. She might respect you in that manner, but she does think you're pussy. So just keep that in the back of your mind as you accept your Birkin. But I didn't do this video to discuss the whole drama between the girlies. You know, the girlies are always gonna fight. I specifically wanted to touch on the colorism, the featureism, the anti-blackness, the racism, because it's always sprinkled here and there. Whenever there are women fighting, you know, there's always gonna be some elements of isms happening. You know, it is literally the foundation of beef and competition. And so JT, y'all know JT is beefing with Cardi. She's behind the scenes laughing at the leaked audio. Hennessy jumps in and she starts attacking how JT looks. She says, gremlin looking B, dying for attention. That's why I curved your boyfriend 7 to 8 times, and you know it. Laughing my effing A off. JT responds, just like a Spanish girl to think a black girl is jealous. B, your sister gives baby fat jacket in the summer to hide a pregnancy and Team Jordans. Jealous? Nah. I think they're all problematic. You know, we can pull up tweets and quotes and instances of everybody being colorist and everybody being anti-black, right? But I find it very interesting that whenever the girlies, specifically lighter skinned girls, whenever they start talking about JT, they go for her looks. And there's really no other way to slice it than blatant colorism. That it is what it is. Y'all don't like it. Y'all don't like when we talk about it. Y'all don't like when we call it out. But mug for mug, JT's prettier than all of them. And sidebar, Cardi snapped on her sophomore album, Am I the Drama? When she said, I hate when a chick thinks she cute cause she light skinned, I felt her. But you also gotta acknowledge that there are some light skinned chicks who think you're not cute because you're not light skinned. There's no way you can look at JT and say, you're not cute, you're ugly. And first of all of y'all are just too wealthy to be ugly. Let's be clear. The fillers, top-notch wigs, makeup, enhancements, like y'all got too much money to be ugly. That's number one. And number two, y'all always going for JT looks. It's a lot of things you could say about JT. It's a lot of things to say. Ugly? You look like a gremlin, comparing her to animals, and we gonna get into the monkeys and roaches of it all. But it never sit right with me when y'all go back and forth with JT and y'all start calling her ugly or calling out her looks, and she's really prettier than all of y'all. Said what I said. And if she was their complexion or had their hair texture, they wouldn't be calling her ugly. So Hennessy responds and says, it's your fourth time bringing up race. Here you go trying to race bait. What's your obsession with race? You the same girl that got up here saying you don't like dark-skinned women and calling them crispy. Now you're race baiting so you can get those same women on your side? I'm starting to think it's something you need to tell us. Is it because your man messing with a Dominican artist? That don't have nothing to do with me. And I think she's talking about Ice Spice. Remember there was at one point where Lil Uzi was trying to get Ice Spice attention. Now, Hennessy did make a point here. Okay, this is the same girl that said called dark-skinned women crispy. A lot of dark-skinned folks internalize the colorism, internalize the anti-blackness, and then begin to spew it out on other people who look just like them. But let's be clear, all of these women know that black women are their primary demographic. They know that they have black women who buy their albums, buy their music, stream them, are huge fans of them. And they know that being colorist or anti-black is not going to benefit them at all, especially in today's climate. Because let's be clear, if it was a few years ago, none of these people would have a problem being openly colorist. But what Hennessy doesn't realize is even though JT had or has some internalized colorism, she's still going to get the brunt of it. Whether she's participating in the colorism, acknowledging it, whatever the case, she's still going to get the brunt of it. And this whole situation just proves that whenever y'all are beefing with JT, y'all automatically go to her looks and y'all automatically say she's ugly or compare her to objects and animals. And it's in the way that y'all don't do that with Ice Spice. And y'all could correct me if I'm wrong. I really don't follow the beef that closely, but y'all could correct me if I'm wrong and I'll stand corrected. But I don't see them dissecting the way Ice Spice looks. I don't see them saying Ice Spice is ugly, comparing her to monkeys or roaches or animals, or calling her outside of her. I don't see it, right? And she's a Dominican woman, so obviously they think that her features are beautiful. They think her white skin is beautiful. They think the way she looks is beautiful, especially compared to someone like JT who has black features. And we know the history of colorism. We know that this is predominantly because Latina women are fetishized, especially within the black community. Black men highly fetishize them. So they literally are repeating what black men have told them. Many Latinas, many biracial and lighter skinned women have come out to say, listen, this is what they tell us. And for the people saying, oh, but she calls Bia ugly and Bia's light skinned. Well, yeah, that also plays into what I just said. Men are not fetishizing Bia. Men are not pedestalizing Bia. Bia has a slim build. Bia is not built like a stripper. Bia pretty much looks natural other than weaves and makeup. Bia does not have a lot of work done. Bia doesn't have boobs and ass and all of that. So according to the male gaze, she is not pedestalized. She is not fetishized. And so unfortunately, a lot of women only see beauty through the male gaze. They can't look at someone and just say like, oh, this person is beautiful because I think so. It's usually a repeated rhetoric which is rooted in colorism, anti-blackness, and fetishization. But we ain't gonna get too deep, y'all. The crazy thing is, none of these girls are ugly. Like, not one. Like I said, they got too much money to be ugly. Please, so come on here and give y'all a little dissertation. Now, speaking of calling people ugly, I don't know who originally brought the kids into it. Okay, these are two moms, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, to the carpet. I never in my life had to yell at a girl like this. I never had to yell at a mother like this. What are y'all doing talking about each other's kids? Y'all, after a few hours, I went to bed. So I don't know how the kids got brought up into it. I don't know who brought the kids up first. All I saw was Nicki saying that Culture was ugly and Cardi saying that Papa Bear has autism. What? We're losing recipes. We're losing recipes. It's funny being outside of these people's fan bases. Like, I love their music, but I'm not in neither fan base. And when you're on the outside of the diehard fan bases, you really see how much these women are actually more alike than they are different. Cardi B has spoken bad about people's kids. Cardi B has talked about how kids looked and called them monkeys. I mean, I'm not trying to keep going back, but yes, she did talk about people's dead children. She did call dark-skinned people monkeys and roaches. Nicki had her anti-black woman phase as well, where she said y'all girls need a Perminator. And me, I will say Nicki will take it low, but Cardi will take it to hell. I really don't care too much for the beef at this point. It's either y'all fight for real or y'all really just join forces or get in the booth and make more fire music. Like, what else can we say at this point? It's been almost 10 years. But y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Girl. Definitely want to hear y'all thoughts on the Hennessy versus JT argument. JT has music coming out Friday. I'm sure it's going to be a crazy diss track to Cardi B, so I will be waiting for that. Keep it cute in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all at the next one. Later.